So what's up guys, and welcome back to another League of Legends video. This time we are on AD carry and Vayne, and we're going to be testing out the new changes. This is patch 9.1, the first patch of Season 9, and we will be trying out some of the AD carries. It is going to be what's coming up. First up on the list will be Vayne. I don't know which will be next, Kalista, Xayah, or Sivir, but it will be one of those three. After if this game goes through, we did just have a dodge, but if this game goes through, it will be one of those. Our first pick, which is kind of unfortunate. I just like first picking ADC, but sometimes you got to deal with it. So something that I'm considering doing for you, for the YouTube crowd, if you haven't watched my Twitch streams, twitch.tv/league if you're interested, as well as the Discord server, link down below as well, is adding or getting like paying, that is, for an animator, or so that I can have a better outro, an outro that I like, an intro that I like, something that brands more to N010 than I'm currently doing. N010 is not from, it's not something I just made up. I'm not that creative for the most part. N010 is from Halo. It's from the Halo books, specifically I believe it's Glasslands. I used to have the books right behind me, now they're on a shelf. Glasslands something, and then Mortal Dictata. It does come from Naomi, Spartan Naomi 010, and that was her tag 010, so that's where that comes from. So I would like to do something to kind of pay tribute to that, as I really like Halo, and I think she's a really cool Spartan, so I think it'd be something like a kind of a Halo-esque intro and Halo-esque outro, as well as my avatar is currently, it's the black background with red letters, capital N010. So instead it'd be something like a logo, so I don't know what that'll be. Currently the ideas in my head are something like a like a helmet, like a Spartan helmet. I don't know if I'll do one of this, like the standard Mjolnir from the standard game, if you will, for that you've seen in Halo 1 through 5 that the Master Chief wears. I don't know if I'll do something like that. It'll probably be something a little different, which is still a possibility. The other possibility is I revert back to my original name, Grabok, and that was my name for the longest time. It's still my name in Discord on most things. It's something that I hold near and dear to my heart, so it could be something to do with the Grabok snake. My intro could be something referencing Ace Combat. So I don't know. I don't know what I want just yet, and it is a little bit of money to get it done, you know, like anything else. I think it's on Tactical Lion Designs, so I believe it's $25 for an intro, $30 for an avatar. So it is something that I would actually have to put some thought in. I do want to actually get some dedication into it. So if like subs spike up for some reason, then that's something that I'll probably do. But yeah, more than likely, if subs spike up, like say one day I look and holy crap, we're at 30 subs. Then the next, it's, oh, now we're at 32. And then we just kind of keep growing, and we start growing a little bit more steadily. Then more than likely, I will do that, because at that point I can see, you know, I'm growing a little bit. I'm getting consistent growth, even if it's just 2 subs a week. If it were 1 sub a week, it'd be crazy. So I do think that it would be cool to do, but it is something that I would also have to really want, and right now I'm doing this fairly casually. You do get videos Monday through Friday like I promised, but I don't know about stream stuff, because that's the other thing they do. They do Twitch streams, they do Twitch overlays, so I'm sure I know I can go on there and do like a I can completely do something like a stinger, like whenever I transition the scenes, instead of like the sliding, it could be something with the logo or something. So I don't know. I think it'd be cool to do overall. So yeah, that's kind of something I'm looking forward. So if I do end up kind of taking this a little bit more seriously, or I just start doing well for whatever reason, it is something that I could end up doing, which is good. So we are about loaded in. Anytime now. I don't know why it's taking so fucking long. We're all 100%. Why is it doing this to me? I might just... Oh, I was gonna say, I can just stop the recording and then kind of cut to when we get in game, but we are in. We're gonna swap this around. I believe it's Aatrox mid. Wait, that changes that over there at the bottom. That's cool. So, like I said at the very beginning, we will be going for the... we'll be going to see and just trying out the Vayne buffs that we get now. Tumble's cooldown is now reduced by 50%, and now I gain, and you still get the same amount of stealth. But that will be interesting. I do want to see how that lands. And then Ornn, obviously, he got changed as well. He got his passive changed, so he gains his items at level 13. He gets 2 upgrades for free. And then at level 14, he can upgrade any of his items. So I don't think they just have him up here, do they? Can I type in Ornn? No, I can't. If I look at Infinity Edge, no, it doesn't. So I can't even do that. So they must not have that in the shop anymore, since you can't buy them anymore. You can only upgrade it by walking next to you and clicking on you. So yeah, that kind of covers the majority of this. We're going to mute all as this is not ranked, so I don't really have a reason to. It should be the next patch, should be the beginning of Season 9 in the ranked season, so I will be hitting that grind pretty hard whenever it comes out, as I do want to get to plat this season. That is my goal, especially whenever someone like Kalista just got buffed. I think that's a good omen. Whenever they're buffing 80 carries right beforehand, I think that's a good omen. So I'm going to take that and kind of just roll with it. I'll be honest. I'll tumble with it. So getting into lane, we are going against Zoe. Zillion mid, I guess. That's interesting. So we do have... Okay, so Zyra, our support, she did just get buffed. Her animations are a little smoother, I believe is what they did. So that's probably why it'll probably be an influx of Zyra players for a second, just because she got those changes. And like I said earlier, Ornn got it changed as well. Don't think anyone else on their team has, so he does bot me with that, which isn't great. We are both running lethal tempo, which is interesting. You know, honestly, I probably should have ran the attack speed rune. They said that they were... That's a good poke. One more of those and he'll die. And I just walked into that. I literally walked into it. What am I doing? I cannot tank that for her. Don't know what that was, but okay. He did heal. Son of a bitch. Luckily, he will go down. He didn't have heal. He flashed to get that kill. He was 100% dead there, which isn't a worthy trade because now I get to kind of sit here and push this in. Hopefully, I don't think I'll be able to get it before Zoe gets back, but I will at least be able to stop Varus from getting it. And I do see you, Robbie. I see you in the chat. I'm just not acknowledging you till now. So we're gonna go back, get the cutlass. I don't know. Maybe we'll just get the Vamp Scepter and boots so that I can kind of dodge the Zoe E's. We are up in CS, 2 kills to our name. So yeah, we're doing pretty well here. Unfortunately, it looks like Zyra's... No, she has... Zyra Flash, please. She doesn't have... She didn't have to die there. That was questionable. Yeah, I mean, I haven't gotten to use the changes, but Vayne still feels pretty good. She scales well. I like her. She was my kind of one trick to silver. Except for my promos. In my promos, I think I played Vayne twice, and then... I think I played Vayne twice, Trist once, and then I went Jhin for some reason. I was like, you know what? I've been doing well on Vayne, but I'll just go Jhin for some reason. I'll end up winning, though. He got me into silver. I think I'll play silver. That or in gold 4. We can't fight here. Too many minions. I don't know why that they made another Zoe skin. Like, she was broken, so I'm pretty sure that they were just like, oh, wait, she's broken, we can sell her skins. Auto, please. Thank you.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, nope.
Rampage.
Damn.
Shut down.
Not worth it. Not worth it. Still looks cool though. So that's okay. Yeah, I thought I could get it. You'll see right here if you watch that back on YouTube. I did cancel an auto there. Had I not done that, I would have gotten the kill. As me hitting him under the tower, I would have just flashed immediately. So it was only a 1.5 second knockup now. I'm surprised Darius is losing this.
Ally has been slain.
That's really surprising. I would not think that he would go down there. But he does, so unlucky. We will be going for Ginsu's, or Boots Ginsu's after this, and then we'll start building into crit. It's kind of funny how it's kind of changed. It went from you immediately building crit to not building crit for your 4th item. I thought he'd go for me. Go and hit the cannon. He is still a little bit of CS ahead of me, which I'm honestly surprised about. He has ult, so we do have to respect that. And Zoe does have a flash summoner, which I don't think it shows how... Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think it shows how long she has to use it, but she does use it. Gonna ward that. I don't want to get jumped or get bubbled out of that. Okay. I does get a fair bit of damage there. She's dead though. His heal is up, so I do have to be careful if I want to try and fight him. I have to be able to know. I have to know before I really commit that. That was good of the Zyra. Got the Varus flash out. Unfortunately, her E is just a very slow moving ability. Do get the ocean. Not good. I really like the ocean drag. It's one of those underrated ones that it'll surprise you how much you like. People don't notice it until after this team fights and you get a cut. Like once you get that 1 or 2, it really starts adding up. The next thing you know, everyone has a Warmogs. He doesn't have flash, so we're good. Sweet. So we do go back and we'll get Blade of the Ruined King, get some more sustain, a little more attack speed. I don't feel the attack speed from Bork, I'll be honest. I never do. Like, I know it gives like 25%, I think. Yeah, 25%. I don't feel it. That's like the dumbest thing. I feel the lifesteal more than I feel the attack speed. I don't feel the attack speed really kind of start to kick in until I get recurve bow on the Ginsus, because then it's like, oh okay, now I've got it. Now I've got the attack speed. I'm gaining it off every hit now. It's like till then for some reason I just can't. I'm pretty sure Varus does get full gold for that, as with the new change. He is still ahead of me in CS, which is kind of shitty, I'll be honest.
An ally has been slain.
Jax is topside, so we do acknowledge that. There we go. Level 7 Zyra. We do have our ult now, so we can really do something if Zyra hits a good engage. And I'm just a Q magnet for this guy. We do outdamage him though. As long as he doesn't like land an ult or something, or at least on me directly, I'll be okay. Especially if it hits Zyra, we'll be a-okay. She'll pop, but if she can spell rotate while she's rooted, we'll be okay. Do you want to come out this way? I was gonna say, whenever you do that, you wanna have him choose between hitting you or hitting minions. That advice also applies to Echo and his Q. You want them to choose. Are you gonna hit the minion or are you gonna hit me? Okay. Well, okay. I rolled, but alright. He just lit me up. Completely lit me up. That's okay though. Not too concerned. Not too concerned at all. Sorry about that. Alt tabs for a sec. We'll be getting our boots and rolling on back. Then grab Ginsu. No, it's not Ginsu's. Grab Ginsu's. Yeah, even this only grants 25% attack speed, but for some reason I feel it more on that item. It's like every time we come close to kind of finishing this out.
Executed.
I wanted to ult there. Like really badly. We do have heal.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
Nice you. So the E there was meant to confirm the kill. It does stack my passive, obviously, but it was more so about hitting him in the wall. He did have heal, which I wasn't expecting though, I'll be honest. I'm glad I didn't back off prematurely. Yeah, it doesn't feel too bad off of the tumble. Having 50% of your cooldown, that's not too bad at all. Once we get it to where it's leveled up fairly quickly, we'll be pretty much doing it every other auto. Will be a tumble auto, so we are cashing out on our turret plating, however. Oh, that is a good thing. Oh goodness. That was good. Oh goodness, I shouldn't have healed there. That was dumb. Mistakes were made. Yeah, mistakes were made there. I shouldn't have done that by any means. That was quite dumb. Yeah, she healed. That's annoying. I hate Zoe so much. So they will melt through the tower now, since the plating fell. I think I'm gonna go ahead and sell that, grab the pickaxe. We are level 9, so let's go ahead and grab that. I should have done that while I was dazed.
An enemy has been slain.
Master Yi's topside, unfortunately, so I don't believe that he'll be able to get bot quick enough to get this dragon, which is really unfortunate because they're gonna have they're gonna have Warmogs. Fighting after team fights will be just okay with them as long as they don't have to get any major items. It's just the 2 of them. Nope, it's the 3. Look how much damage that champion does. That's disgusting. There we go.
You have slain an enemy.
I borked her there just so I could get the slow so that she couldn't run away from my other auto. 7-3 Vayne though, that's pretty scary for the other team.
An ally has been slain.
I am pretty certain. I'm pretty confident in my ability to 1v1 this Varus. In a one-on-one fight, I think I can do it. He's still keeping his CS fairly well up. And there's the turret kill. So with them concentrating bot side, we do gain, we do gain the Herald, smashing on the top. Be careful, Jax is dead. We don't want to walk right into a Jax at the Z. That'd be quite stupid. Go ahead and ward that. I do want to see how Warren winds up doing. He's level 12, so we'll be getting his upgraded items here in a sec. So we are up to 9% of their max HP, and we're going to go ahead and cut through this. He does flash there.
An enemy has been slain. You have slain an enemy. Double kill.
Nice. Yep, 9-3 Vayne. GG. That really is like I'm in silver all over again. I remember whenever you could do this fairly consistently because no one would ever be able to close out a game in silver. So I just hit max out in Vayne and be like, alright, now I kill everything. Gonna get those 2 items as well as the control ward. Yeah, our CS is still down, but we are obviously up in kills compared to the Varus, so I'm not too concerned about it. Actually, I haven't seen Aatrox in a while. I'm pretty sure they're nerfing him again, which is just hilarious to me, at least. Okay, he should probably be slightly more careful. I guess he's got his ultimate, so he doesn't have to be. But we really need to get this next Infernal, or not Infernal, Ocean, because they're gonna have regen out the ass if we don't. So something that I haven't really figured out yet is how exactly I'm going to do my climb to plat. I don't know if I want to, like I'm gonna be playing the same champs regardless. I just don't know how. It doesn't matter. Like they're pinging me to come to the red. I don't care. Just take it. I'm much more concerned about the turret.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Damn. Her hitting that on me killed me. Still really cool though. It did quite a bit amount of damage. Zyra even got the steal there somehow, I would assume with her plant, but that's just goofy. Should not happen at all. Yeah, we really need to get... We really need to get it. Our score's not too bad. 10-4. I think honestly the way that this could have been played better was a safer early game. Getting the kills was good. Diving him under the tower and giving him a shutdown, not so good. Getting like I think Zyra also could have played it a little better by playing a little bit like just slightly more passive. Is that mine? I think it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I do not have my ultimate up, so we do want to be careful here. It looks like we're gonna go in anyways. Okay, I gotta back off now. Look how fun this champion is. Look how interactive I have to be, just because she hits me with one ability. Do gain his flash. If I'd had my ultimate there, I would have gotten a kill. Just because I did not, unfortunately, could not. However, we do get the Zillion's flash, so I'm not too concerned. Not too concerned at all. And there's that kill. We're gonna go ahead and go bot. We want to rotate to grab this farm. And once we grab it, we should be able to, or at least we'll be kind of closer to a Phantom Dancer. Yep, there's the Phantom Dancer. So we will go ahead and back and grab it. We do want the crit from it, but more so we want the 1v1 passive with it. The next up on the list will be an Infinity Edge, get even more crit. Something that Freak has said that they're going to be doing in 9.3 more so than anything else, but they're going to be changing crit items once again. I don't think it'll be on as large of a scale. I think it'll just be like, if anything, like just a few of the crit items. But I am interested to see how, or like what they do to make them a little bit more fun. So we're at 11.5% max HP. I don't think that's worth it for them. Maybe it is now. Just gonna roll up over here.
Shut down.
Damn. I don't know if you can tell, but I really wanted that one. That's okay. We got the Ornn. Something that's great, I just melt through Ornn. That's what I love about tanks coming back into meta. It gives me a reason to play Vayne. Because all of a sudden Vayne's actually good because she can cut through the tanks. Not that she's necessarily bad right now. I think that she's alright. But she could definitely be better if tanks were meta just because she can melt through said tanks, but also gain a little bit more protection with it. So not only does she actually gain the damage, but she also gets the she gets more utility on her team. So I can sit there and not have to worry about get that, yeah. I don't have to worry about getting one shot. I have a front line that actually can last longer than 2 seconds and doesn't fall over and die if someone breathes on them. Darius mispositioning there, but I think that's kind of the story of his game right now. 173, not too great. I am pretty much with me and Master Yi, kind of Aatrox, are kind of what's keeping this team together. I do not want to fight without my ultimate. That's kind of my go button. If I press it, everyone should be going. If I don't have it, we should not, because that's a huge thing of damage that I'm missing, unfortunately. So we're going to go ahead and back, grab the BF sword. That gives us the 40 AD, and it also gets this gold out of our pockets. We don't want to fight with 40 AD being able to be purchased. So as you'll see, this guy now has Might of the Ruined King. It is new to this patch. It gives him, it gives him 55 AD, 40% attack speed instead of 40 AD and 25% attack speed. Just something pretty cool. We have an epic flank going on right now. If this works out, we can 100% dumpster them. I'll 100% dumpster them if Orin attempts to engage. I'll be able to stack Ginsu's on him, or if I already have it stacked, I'll be able to pop him. And we are now at our 14% max HP true damage.
You have slain an enemy.
Oh, that was dumb. GG. Yep, good game. We didn't really get to see too much of how the ult was, but it does feel a little better. Obviously it's Vayne, so I mean anytime you go against a tank's pretty good. So yeah, that will conclude this game. Yeah, I do think the changes are good. We did see it a little bit. It kind of helped us chase them down as we did get more movement with the Q and with our ultimate, because now not only do we gain the movement speed, but we gain extra tumble cooldown, so that's pretty good. Our damage, I'm going to go ahead and swap this over to the client scene. We're going to go to the damage. Unsurprisingly, Zyra does the most damage. She has a lot of AoE. She's a huge burst mage, obviously. She will do the most damage. On their side, Varus doing the most damage. Also not surprising. He was their most fed person. So yeah, not too bad of a game. I'm glad I got to see the Ornn. I'm glad I get to see this right here. I don't know how his passive works. If he can just, like, to me, he would sit here and also give this guy the Luden's Echo buff, and then this guy didn't get anything that he could, and this guy didn't. But I think the Luden's could have been altered. So yes, that does conclude this video. So thank you all so much for watching. If you are interested in more, please check out the live stream. It's on twitch.tv/NodeLeague if you are interested. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace.